Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. We are going to take a look at this overgrown cottage in Riverwood today. It's a mod by Jessii, and I'm very happy to say that I have a guest in my channel today. She is a Skyrim enthusiast and she happens to be a very close friend of mine.
Hi everybody. Let's go and see this overgrown cottage in Riverwood. So yeah, let's get into it.
Welcome to this channel. And
Thank
regarding
you.
this overgrown cottage, it's a mod by Jessii and it adds a very beautiful, very small and cozy cottage just out of the Riverwood bridge. Through the bridge, you're going from Riverwood to the way to Whiterun. When we cross the bridge, we can see this cottage. Now, let's get into the game and we can see how it goes. So, we have the Bethesda logo here, as usual, and we can continue. And as far as I can remember, the last time I saved, we were sitting just outside of this cottage in a chair, and this is a very special place because from this chair you can take a look at the whole of the river road. We are in a little
Mm.
bit of a difficult weather here, I can see. So what we can do is we can wait for some time. It's 1:37 in the morning. We can wait for like 6 hours, 7 hours to be precise, to let the weather get a little bit better. Let's see if it is getting a little bit better in the morning. Okay, it's still raining,
Yeah, this is doable.
but this is doable, right?
Yeah, let's get started.
All right. So, as you can see, we have the Riverwood Bridge here. This is the bridge, and that is the whole town of Riverwood. Man, Skyrim is so beautiful. Every time I come to Riverwood, I get remembered of the same thing. That Skyrim is so beautiful. And just
I
out
love
of
the
this,
stream which is just passing by. It's so beautiful. It looks natural,
from this
and
mountain,
how
right?
yeah, and how the cottage is next to it, and how like you have access to water. It's simply beautiful.
Yeah, this is a very good touch actually. The stream is flowing just by the cottage, and we have a small
Yeah,
broken log over here. Like, it's a very
yeah.
beautiful natural touch. Wow.
Uh, Yeah. It just reminds me of the fact that we learn in history how civilization start near water. So it just reminds me of that. It for the convenience of water, the cottage is here.
That's a
So yeah.
very beautiful point. Like, I didn't think of it that way. But yeah, we need water. And if you come to think about it, like the first village we come to see in Skyrim, that's Riverwood. I mean, not considering Helgen, because like we see Helgen in a
Mm.
burnt state, right? But after Helgen, the first village we see, that is Riverwood, and that's basically situated in the bank of a river.
Yeah, the name
Yeah,
Riverwood.
this is the bridge. Actually, if you remember correctly, we have a small mud crab here. Let's not go any close because they're a beautiful creature. I really don't want to kill the mud crab. So this is a whole village. I think you can see the sawmill, Alva's house, and everybody there. And once you come out of the village from this area, you get on this bridge. After crossing the bridge, we actually, what we do is we follow this particular trail and we go that way to reach to Whiterun. If you see this, uh, I don't know what to call it, like
Board.
marker, I guess. Yeah,
Board. It's just a board showing the different directions. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Continue.
So we can see like Riverwood this way, Iverstead is this way, Helgen is obviously this way, which is, bond situation. But we have Whiterun, Solitude, Markarth, Windhelm, all are this way. But this
Mm.
cottage is just on the corner of it. It's not on the road, it's by the shadow of these big trees and the mountain. It's a beautiful cottage. We have a small wooden block here, I don't know if this is a static element. No, this is not a static element. This is a very, very good uh, addition, because I thought it would be a static element. Just to be clear on this, static element is an element which you can't interact with, but we can interact with it, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah, this is a dynamic one. You can use it for chopping wood and use it for firework thereafter.
exactly.
Nice. Sharp
Yes.
axe.
Yeah, I love that axe. Someday I would get that axe. So we have chopped two axe, and let's move to the cottage now. So this is a place I was talking about, that if you sit in this chair, you'll be able to see the whole of the Riverwood town from here. I know I'm getting that banner that I'm carrying too much to be able to run, and that's okay. It's fine. I have some books, a jar of alto wine, some drunkards, and we have a small beautiful lamp here. I love this place. These are static elements,
I
right?
love the detailing. Like, even though the lantern is a static element, but you can see the flicker of uh, light, like the lamp. This always happens. So, this is a very nice thing of Skyrim, that they have a eye for detail.
It's just beautiful. We have a small tanning rack here. I love the fact that this tree's branch is just falling over this house and it's moving with the wind.
Mm.
There is a small tanning rack. I think this is a static element, but it looks good nevertheless, because I think these
So
kind
what
of
is the tanning rack for?
tanning rack is to sharpen different elements. You see, I'm actually sharpening a knife.
Ah,
So yeah, you can
is it
create
a hide
different.
of animal, or it's
Exactly, it's
some?
a hide of an animal.
So it gives that surface. It makes sense.
Exactly. These are like pretty basic items that should be there in a house, in a basic house.
Right.
Wow, this is really cozy, man. We have the straw. I think the roof is made with straw, right? Looks
Straw,
like it.
correct. Yes, this is straw.
This is straw. We have a beautiful fireplace, some snowberries on top of this elk head, and it's a beautiful fire. We can use this cooking pot.
And the exhaust system is also very good. You can see that it's moving rightly. Also, the roof, I am a big fan. It's not about the mod. In general, also, I'm a big fan of these lanterns on the roof, which look like elephant tusk and they glow up.
They are
So,
not
yeah.
actually elephant tusk, they are goat horn, I think. Because I remember when we
Huh.
were making the hearth fire houses, there you have to particularly collect these goat horns, or you have to buy them from somebody, some traders and all, in order to make such lanterns.
Ah.
So I think these are goat horns. Remind me when we go out of the house, like after this showcase,
Hmm.
I will try to see whether this exhaust is going up. There should be a exhaust chamber on top of the house where the smoke is coming out. This happens in many
Right, right.
places in Skyrim. They actually add it. Like if they forget to add it, then doesn't make any sense. Like the smoke is disappearing into thin air or something. But most of the time they
Okay.
add it. It looks very beautiful and authentic. We have some small stuff here. We have a very big, some kind of skin, animal skin on the floor. I think this is for comfort. Some small sack and bags. I think there is a knapsack. There's a knapsack. This sword and all these are static elements. Not a big deal because they look beautiful. Some wooden block here. Okay, there is an
Yeah.
axe half buried into the wood. At first, I thought the axe was floating in air, the handle of the axe, but it's not. This is very good. We
Fresh
have some,
produce.
yeah, from Frost medium and garlic bread. These are like you can keep on harvesting them, and I think we have elves here also. This side, yeah. So these are like we can keep on harvesting them. Like they, if I collect from them, they grow after sometimes.
Right. I like the wall hanging. This one is
Which
hexagonal
one?
shaped, and the room inside there's a circular one.
Oh, there is
Nice.
a.
Pop
Oh
of
yeah.
color. Yeah, see?
Oh, this is nice. There
Let's
is a
explore this room.
there is a dresser, satchel. See this kind of looks like you were right. Either it's a tusk or it's a goat horn kind of thing.
It's a hollow structure, like the horn, maybe also. Either ways. But the fact that it's illuminating, it's not an opaque structure. So
Yeah,
it's nice.
and see the
Let's see the
shadow is
dresser.
also
Yeah.
dynamic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some more structures here. Some small leaves on the wall. Little cobweb, which is understandable because these areas, like
I
just
think
behind.
that's why it's known as overgrown cottage because like inside the house also there's
Oh,
growth.
that's right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hence the name.
Yeah, and because the source of water is so close, it's more lush around. So if you see around the house also, it's a very thick for like not forest, but yeah.
Oh, we have a
Wow.
shrine here. Oh, this is a shrine of Kennereth.
Uh,
Kennereth is
See,
a deity in
everywhere there are
Skyrim.
leaves. Yeah, Kendra. Yeah, please continue.
No, he's a deity of. I don't actually remember like what Kennereth is all about, but Kennereth is a deity in Skyrim, one of the nine divines.
Hmm.
You were saying something like everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go, there are leaves, so it just justifies the name. That's
Yeah,
why.
we have some skulls and coin purses. Yeah, this is definitely a shrine. I think activating this
Yeah.
shrine will grant some boon, or usually what happens is in Skyrim, whenever you activate such shrines, you get rid of all of your illness. If you have any disease, in Skyrim, what happens is it gradually drains your health. But if you have a
Uh,
like if you activate one shrine, then those diseases go away.
well, in real life also, if you have a disease, it drains you from within. But in Skyrim, it's significant.
Yeah,
In human life, we just don't appreciate true like good health that much. But yeah,
that's true. I think we have a
I'm
small.
curious. What is this pie?
I think this is a
It's
berry.
static.
It is static nevertheless, but it looks like filled with a berry.
Berry, blueberries or something. Yeah.
This is definitely not blue. It looks like red. It might be
I
cherry
think
because cherry is red, right?
yeah, cherry is red, and maybe it might be snowberries also because in
Yeah,
Skyrim there's a lot
they are red. Yeah, exactly.
of
Oh,
snowberries.
we have a
Yeah.
rabbit. We have a dead rabbit. We have dead pheasant. I don't know what the pronunciation is, if it is like pheasant or pheasant.
It's a bird, right?
It is a bird, yeah.
Right.
These are salmon. This is actually a good touch, like anybody who comes into this place, they don't have to particularly depend on a lot. Like they can get a lot of meat and fish and everything from this house itself.
Mm.
It's a very good touch by the mod developers.
Right.
Let's see what we have in this room. This looks like a small kitchen.
Lot of food.
Yeah, we have a lot of food, yeah. We both are kind of inclined towards good food and all. So, yeah.
Yeah. I see cheese. I see. What's that sweet roll? The top
This is
shelf.
sweet roll.
What is
Yeah,
that?
this is sweet roll.
Yeah, I remember sweet roll.
I think we have some honey because I see something trickling down the.
Yeah, right,
I think that
right.
is honey. Meat, vegetables, cheese, some bread, some wine. This is, I think, yeah, this is, I think.
It just says take basket.
Now, if you take the basket, I guess these things will disappear because these are static.
Huh. Huh, huh.
As much as I'm understanding, these are static. Yeah,
There are
these are
apples. I remember you. There was a recipe of cabbage and apple
apple and
soup. I
cabbage.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The attention to detail is very good. Like,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not gonna say that this is the best, but yeah, it is very, very detailed.
This is the dining area, huh? You can see
Table
cooked
for
food. Mm.
some pie. I think this is another one of those apple cabbage soup, right? See,
Uh-huh.
if you can
Might be.
see, might be, yeah. It may be like apple cabbage soup or it is like vegetable soup. This is bread,
Right.
some steak, and I think
Looks
this
like
is.
salmon. Doesn't it look like a fish belly?
This one looks like
In
a
the...
fish belly.
Exactly,
This one
exactly.
looks
That
like
one.
meat.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
I think this is leek.
Huh. I remember growing leek and we used to harvest leek.
Yeah, those were beautiful days when we were first exploring Skyrim.
Huh.
Man, this game ages like fine wine.
Hey, let's go to the upper floor.
Yeah,
Come.
let's go to the upper floor. Let's go to this side. This is a good addition to, the lower floor. Like, this is a good way to utilize the space.
Mm.
Okay, so we have like
Is
some
that a
knapsack.
chest?
Let's see what's inside this chest. We have a boy's tunic, child's doll, goat hide, some gold, and a horse hide.
Mm.
Understandable.
What's a horse hide?
It's the skin of a horse.
No, that I do understand, but like, what is it used for?
You can do like you can create some armors and all because the basis of the armor is some skin, right? On top of that, you can put like metal plates and all, but the metal plate
Oh,
should go on top of a basis, right? So that's what it's used for.
I see a lot of books. You're
Yeah,
in for a party.
but these are static books actually.
Oh.
But it's actually good to see that we have some books here. We have
Hmm.
some letters. These are all static. But it's actually good to have static elements. Like, you remember, I think I told in this channel about one legendary mod creator named Eleonora. She is, I think, from
Hmm.
Finland, and she has created a lot of
Hmm.
beautiful mods. And in her mods,
Hmm.
everywhere she like keeps a lot of static elements. And once she was asked the question that why do you keep so much static element, and she said she didn't answer the question. She just put a GIF image in the answer page where a lot of dynamic elements are there in the room, and then somebody just goes in the room and says Fushroda, and everything is scattered. So
Oh.
that happens if the elements are dynamic. I think from that
Right.
point of view, static elements are good.
Hmm.
Also, I think there's some benefit to the total like size of the mod or something, because if you're putting dynamic element, the size increases. But if things are
Absolutely
static,
makes sense.
yeah. All right, so we have a bed here, a small table to write some stuff. Do we have a chair? No, but I think we can access this table
Sit
from
on
the
the
bed
bed and
itself.
yeah.
We have a very beautiful like doormat here. Though there is no door, but yeah, it's a beautiful rug. All right, let's get to the other side of the. And there are really these are why this is called an overgrown cottage, because it is really overgrown with leaves and all. Oh my god, see this wall. It is overgrown, but this look good, man. See,
Mm,
gives a
a
kind of
little
like a.
damp for like rainy season, but
Yeah.
otherwise looks good.
Okay, so this is like
It's a store area, looks
Yeah,
like.
feels like a store area only. Okay, this is a slaughter fish. Man, that looks like
Mm.
ugly.
The one chases when you get into
Yeah,
water and
exactly.
you have to
Okay,
swim
we
out
have
quickly.
cow hide, we have some gold, we have some horse hide, blue robes. Okay, that's nice.
I like these covered, like one asymmetrical robes, the blue one.
The blue one,
Nice.
yeah. Actually, these are the basic robes. Like on top of these robes
Exactly.
only, the others are made where some enchantments are there.
I remember it glows blue.
Exactly, exactly. We
I think
have
these are
some.
grains or something which are packed and kept.
I guess so
Looks
because
like
I think,
that.
yeah, we have some apples, we have some carrots,
Okay, produce.
some rugs, strong boxes, we have salt pile,
Sorry.
we
Remember
have
in Alchemist Lab, I think. No, not in Alchemist Lab. In any recipe, we're like, is there salt? Should we get salt? So
salt
yeah,
is very important. Like it's needed in a lot of recipes, especially the soups and all. They need salt.
and particularly like a good amount.
Good amount of salt, exactly. Without the salt, you won't be able to uh, create that recipe. But one thing I'm skeptical about living in this house is the cobwebs, man. If there are cobwebs, there is a spider. And I really don't think in middle of this, like, not dense jungle, but it's a foresty area, right? I
Hmm.
don't think the spiders will be small, especially we have seen like how big Skyrim spiders can be.
Right, there are challenges where you see. Oh my god.
Oh my god, being an arachnophobic. Okay, no, it's not arachnophobic, it's arachnophobic, I think.
Arachnophobia.
But yeah, it's very difficult. But yeah,
Let's explore the exterior of the cottage.
all right,
I
let's
think
go
we are
outside.
done with the interior, right?
Yeah, we are done with the interior. We have to see. Okay, it's still raining, but we can see like whether the smoke is coming out of the house. Let's see.
Hmm.
Okay, it feels
Do
like
you
the
want to
smoke
do
is.
a fushruda to uh,
No, no,
clear
no.
the skies?
No,
No.
no, no. I don't want to do that.
It
I
it
don't want
matches
this.
with the vibe because the
Exactly.
overgrownness with the moist of the rain. Oh my
Exactly.
vocabulary. Moist of rain. Nice.
Moisture, I guess.
Huh.
I think there's no smoke coming. Yeah. That is a bummer. But it's not a.
I think this stone one is the smoke area. No?
No, no, no. This is the
No, no.
mountain behind the
Pumpkin.
house.
See, it doesn't stay in the mind because it's a straw house, and you don't think that much.
Yeah.
Maybe from a higher angle we can see because the area it was very extensive inside. So little bit they would have made on the outside
I
if we
don't
can
think they
climb
have
to a
because
higher.
even if they did make, there would be a place where we can see the smoke coming out. Because I've
Um,
seen this in many, many houses in Skyrim that somewhere there is a smoke coming out
coming off. Yes.
from below, but that is not here. So maybe,
I
yeah,
just love this stream. Okay, yeah, that's true. So they have just missed upon it.
yeah, but it's okay. I mean,
Happens like
I don't think
so
this
many
house
things
is
to come.
made like a living purpose as a player home where the player will leave with, you know, partner or some children or a follower. I really don't think the house is made for that reason. I think it might be just a small retreat just to
For
enjoy,
a traveler.
maybe just for a traveler, because for somebody who's playing the game, there are very small scenario, there's very small chance that you would just reach Riverwood, and if you need to rest for a bit you have to run all the way here to this house. It won't,
Correct.
because you can just go into
Can
the
we?
local inn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
come again.
Absolutely. Can we see behind the house, like
I
the
think
by
we
the stream?
can.
Is there a place?
I think we can. We should be able to see
Yeah, because
behind the
we didn't
house.
see that side of it.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a little difficult terrain.
But yeah, let's see if we can.
There is quite a bit of
Oh
space.
man, there is a place. You were right.
See?
There is a place to see behind the house. We
Yeah,
have
it's
some parrots.
pretty.
It is pretty.
How a lantern is put. Very well thought.
Yeah. But yeah, as we can see, the smoke coming is
Smoke
the smoke is
point.
not
No,
coming
that's
out.
not there. Yeah,
That's
that's
okay.
not there.
That's okay. But this stream is coming out. I think if this was real life, this would be a drinking water because you see it's coming from the mountain, so it's being washed through the
Yes,
stones
yes,
and
yes.
everything. So there is a natural filtration, unlike the big river in the Riverwood village.
Eh, right. And the point is like, do you see like how okay, this is a bit philosophical, but it just reminds me ki how water is such a polite entity, but when it comes down with so much force, even sharp rocks have become rounded here.
Yeah,
So that's how like it's not about what it is, it's about how like the height, the speed, and then even rocks which are like heavy big boulders, they change shape with over time.
happens every time, everywhere. I remember when we first went to Badrinath, we got a rock from there. Like we just saw a rock by the river, and that rock was as round uh, as a as a football kind of thing, as a
Yeah,
rugby
yeah,
ball
yeah.
actually. And the driver said that many years ago there used to be a river in these areas, and the
You're right.
rocks are this much smooth because they have been being rubbed by water for
Yes.
centuries after centuries maybe. Yeah. I think this particular branch, it fell from the mountain or someplace. It fell here and it broke into two pieces.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's naturally broken, yes.
It's naturally broken. You can see some overgrown of leaves are
Ah,
here also.
you have a nice eye for detail. I didn't notice.
It is beautiful.
The famous ferns.
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess that is the mod for today.
Let's come to the end of it.
We can just sit in this chair and enjoy the scenery of.
View.
By the way, it's raining. I don't know how feasible it is to sit outside, but yeah, I guess dragon bones don't catch cold or something. So we are good. We can just sit here, look at these mud crabs. See, there is a mud crab here.
The one we saw at the beginning.
Yeah, that's the bridge. This is a beautiful place. If the rain was not here, you can spend like hours and hours here reading some books and sipping some
And
mud.
the amount of trees here, there would be a great breeze.
Yeah,
So I think
exactly.
summers here will be really nice because of the amount of like water around. It'll be a cooler summer than the plains.
Yeah, Riverwood is a like like the first point of contact that you reach after Skyrim, like after you start playing Skyrim, and there are many people who just fall in love with Riverwood.
Right.
There is a very famous modder whose initials are JK. So he has, like, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but JK has made a lot of mods about different towns of Skyrim, and most of them are overhaul mods. Like they recreate the entire towns and villages in a different way, in a more, like, more textured, layered way. But the very first mod that he or she created regarding the towns of Skyrim was of Riverwood. That is JK's Riverwood. Someday we will take a look at that mod. Like currently, I don't think my system will allow me to showcase a overhaul mod because I'm running with a RX 550 4 GB DDR5 model, so it will not allow me to overhaul a whole town by itself. But someday we will do that. Yeah.
Right. Let's call it a day.
All right, then let's call it a day. We can save our progress here, and we can just get out of the game. And as usual, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for being with us. And yeah, that is it. I hope to see you
Have
in
a
the next
great
video.
day, guys. See you in the next one.
And as usual, thank you.